Cox, thanks for being here. Say hi to Bill Squire. He's right over there.
Hey, creepy hugs, everybody.
Bill, we have somebody new in the room.
I've been here for 10 and a half years, idiot.
Barry Santora is out. Bridget Linton is here.
What's going
Linton.
on, guys?
Hi.
This is going to be so fun. I can already tell.
You see Bridget on the sidelines of the Browns games. You see her all around town, right? She's a bon vivant. She's got a joie de vivre. And you know Poundcake, too. He's back in Studio G.
Afternoon, white people. Hello. Hi, Bridget.
They have
Hello.
history.
We do.
Well, so I'm the only person on the show that hasn't met you. I met you 10 minutes ago.
Sure did.
But Bill knew you. Poundcake knows you from the University of Akron, he said.
Yes, fellow Zips.
Wow.
Back to our WZIP,
ZTV.
ZTV days.
Squad.
We'll pretend like it was only a couple years ago.
So you guys were there at the same time.
Yes.
Wow. And he was on the radio side and you were on the television side.
Yes.
For obvious reasons.
Yeah, I feel like there was like a hidden rivalry, too.
Between radio and television?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought you meant between me and you, and I'm like, that must be one-sided, Cody.
No.
It's a unilateral rivalry.
I know there's no rivalry with you versus me because you have not aged a day in almost 10 years, and I'm finding new and creative ways to hide my hairline. So,
You know, you just made my entire day, and you still look fabulous. You look the exact same from college.
oh, you're
Is
a
that
nice
good?
liar.
Is that good or bad, Poundcake?
Prove her wrong.
So
I actually think you look better these days with the hair grown out.
I think I look better, too. College was discovery time for me. It was a very experimental time for me.
he was finding himself.
Like fine wine, you just get better with age.
That's right. Linton's going to be an Irish name, yes?
So I actually don't know if Linton is that Irish. My mom's side of the family is more of where I celebrate my Irish heritage.
Yeah.
My dad has a little bit of everything in him.
Yeah.
So I don't know if that's actually Irish, but that is the heritage I celebrate the most.
I was going to say, it's
the
got to be.
month of March is my favorite month.
There you go.
Always Irish dancing.
Right. Oh, hard shoe or soft shoe?
Both.
Oh, nice.
Come on, yeah.
Boy, I used to live down. Well, I had a girlfriend in college who did. Her family was like 500% Irish. So her and her sisters all had to do the dancing and the thing, and it's not easy.
Now,
But
did
it's
they
very
actually
time-consuming.
Were they competitive with it, or did they just do it for fun to celebrate being
Her
Irish?
youngest sister was competitive. In the truest sense of the word. Yeah, so it was a lot of clicking and clacking and a lot of, and that was, listen, I was in college a long time ago. That's when river dance was a big thing.
Oh, yeah.
So I think girls and guys, I guess maybe too, who got into that at that time was up like 500% because of that river dance dude.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Michael Flatley. Yeah, I have a picture with him.
Right.
I have a picture with him when I was about 3 years old. Then, yeah, that was my whole life. I'm tall, so people
Yep.
always ask, what sport did you play? I'm like, listen, I was traveling the world Irish dancing.
Yeah.
It counts. It's a sport.
But did you play? Did you play volleyball or anything like that? Or
See, that's where I feel like I kind of missed out because
you didn't play volleyball?
I shot up to be 5'11". I did in middle school, and then I got so competitive with Irish dance. I was competing at the world championship level over in Ireland, and the coach in high school didn't really get it, and so I had to choose, and I chose dance. But I'm not regretting it because it's my fun fact. It's a great bar trick nowadays.
Sure.
Yeah.
Was dancing without moving your arms?
Yeah.
like Molly Shannon on Seinfeld.
Just really throwing people for a loop with how fast my feet can go.
Right. It's like a blur if you look below the ankle. You're from Northeast Ohio. This area
Yes.
is your home?
Green, Ohio, if you're familiar.
Yeah, I know Green.
That's my hometown.
Yeah, and fits into the Irish thing too. So how far can one go competing globally in Irish dancing? Like, what's the tippy top?
I believe it's the Lord.
Is that what it is? Wow.
The Lord of the dance.
Lord
Right?
of the
Well, she'd be
dance.
the lady of the dance.
Yeah.
And that
It's
could count.
2023. Anybody can be what they want.
That's true. Lord of the knee on the end.
Well, the highest level of competition is the World Championships of
Yeah.
Irish dance. That's typically held in Ireland. So
In
I did.
Dublin.
It moved around. It was in Dublin one year. It was
Okay.
in Killarney one year.
Yeah.
Ennis.
Yeah.
One year they did move it to Scotland. It was in Glasgow. Scotland.
Ooh, that's controversial there. They moved it right over the
They sure
border
did.
to, yeah. This says that you are also you are a Miss Ohio Teen USA.
Is this like Wikipedia? Where is this stuff
No,
coming
no,
from?
I'm looking at your Instagram.
Oh, okay, great.
It's your bio.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. I have that in there, huh? Yes.
She's like, where are you? You have research done.
I know. I was like,
Just-
I'm very
just looking at
impressed
your
with
Instagram.
Your research.
You
Alan.
put it up there.
Yes,
Miss
I was.
Ohio Teen USA.
Yep.
Yeah.
Back in the day, 100 years ago.
Now, for girls that do pageants, because like my younger sister is I'm 17 years older than she is. So, but when she was younger, she had a pageant phase, right?
Yeah.
But are a lot of the girls who do really well in that tall like that? Like, does tall help? 5'11" helps?
I will say it helps.
Yeah.
Yes, I didn't
Because
really
then you're
know.
in heels on top of that.
Right.
Yeah.
It's the one time in my life where I fit in with other tall women. Usually I'm towering over everyone.
Yeah.
But
Especially
around
the year they added the dunk contest. That came in really
That was a big, yeah.
They did. So I didn't grow up doing pageants. I just competed in Miss Ohio Teen USA, and it was a great
So, wait,
experience.
so you just showed up, like all these girls that have probably been done pageants for years. You show up one time, win, and they're like, "What the hell?" Yeah.
Yeah, kinda.
Yeah.
I loved it because now I get to host a lot of them. So I host a
Okay.
lot of the Miss USA state pageants.
And you have cred because you know what they're going through.
Yeah, exactly.
You couldn't just walk on and go, "Hi, everybody."
Right.
Yeah, I'm camera friendly. You know what they're doing now.
Yes, I understand what it's like to walk in heels, in a
Yep.
bikini, and an evening gown, interviews, the onstage question, all of it.
Vaselining your teeth,
It's
the whole
Right.
bit.
That's a real thing.
Yeah. So the last time you competed, I mean, you were a teenager a few years ago, I assume.
Thank you. Yes.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And
A few
so
years back.
the last competition that you were, I've got a clip of the very last competition that Bridget was
I
in.
personally believe
No.
that U.S. Americans are unable to do so because some people out there in our nation don't have maps, and I believe that our education, like such as in South Africa and the Iraq, everywhere like such as.
Now, that had to be demoralizing. That just had to be, you were on the spot. It was so difficult for you to answer that
You know, it
question.
never made sense until today. Now I get it, seeing you in person.
You guys.
It all makes sense.
Well, just not to confuse the listeners and viewers right now, that was not me. However,
What?
that was the last year that Miss Teen USA was nationally televised. I'm guessing that might have had something to do with it. But that is why I wanted to compete. I was watching it at home. I'm like, I could do that. I could probably make more sense than she did.
Yeah.
Maybe I should try it.
That girl's like 40 now. Like, she gave up on life. She's like, I got a husband. I'm out in the woods. I got a dog. I don't want anything to do with any of that.
I'm sure.
Yeah. All right. So Bridget's sitting in today for Mary, and I got to take a break here. More money for you to win, by the way. You listen for those keywords because they come about 30 past every hour. It's $1,000 courtesy of the Buzzard Bookie. So listen for those. I'll have more of those Nate Bargatze tickets for you. I'm going to talk to Chelsea Handler later on. I actually talked to her this morning, and since our phones are so bad, I talked to her I put her on my phone on speaker, and that was how I did the interview. So I'll play Chelsea Handler for you later on. She is at Playhouse Square on Friday night, and I was like talking to her. 35192, you want to text for anything. If you want to watch live, you can at alancoxshow.com, and we'll be back.
It's the Alan Cox Show.
On our free iHeartRadio app.